What is going on, you guys? My name is Rage and I am back today with another video for you all. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys have been staying safe. In today's video, I'm going to make one of my first few videos here in terms of walking you through my roster that I utilize for arena battles. Generally, I do try to stay within the 101 to 250 range using my team. And honestly, I feel like I could probably push higher, but just how many times I can go on in the game, and you get the limited attacks when you're going through. For me, I just care about just ensure I get the 100 cores. I'm generally around the 170 to 240 range by the time I'm able to hit the close of the arena for the award. So just a little bit about my character here, you guys. I have been playing between 10 to 11 months here. Total collection power of almost 2.9 million. And just to start off here, I did already record some clips that I can show you guys in terms of my battle strategy and who I utilize. But let's go through my roster here, and in terms of the characters I'm utilizing right now that are the top of my roster. So Symbiote Spider-Man here, I have at level 71, 62k with the 4 red. Additionally, you guys can see here that I did use him for Dark Dimension 2, and I have him at tier 13. And I just have the level 1 Raider here just because of the fact that he can work hand in hand with the strikers. In the videos that you're going to see here with the clips, I don't actually use Symbiote too much just because I am still currently trying to build up my Anti-Venom, Scream, Carnage, as well as Venom. So that's not really part of my main core yet, but generally the guys I am using consistently right now is, I'll just talk about everyone that's in the top here. Black Bolt, I have at 70k. I do have him with the level 3 striker for additional DPS, especially with that level 3 giving him a significant boost. As you can see, I have all his T4s maxed out, tier 13. So Black Bolt's definitely my strongest character right now that I have. And I haven't really leveled him in a while just because, like I said, my focus right now isn't really getting into the arenas and increasing that. I'm more concerned about well-rounding my roster right now, preparing for Dark Dimension 3, so forth. Next, I do have, for extra DPS, you guys, I do have Hela here at almost 68k with the 4 red. And as you can see here for her, she works hand in hand with Black Bolt because she does apply the level 2 Raider here, increasing her health percentage. Additionally, I have both her ultimate and her passive here, T4, just to increase her overall damage, spreading the negatives, as well as our good old buddy Greg here, just ensuring that, she can spawn him, as well as being able to heal everyone when he dies. So that's who's going to be basically my main damage dealers. Next is going to be sustainability. I have a couple of guys here that I like to utilize. Invisible Woman here, I have at 61k. Level 3 on the ISO 8 healer there to provide sustainability healing. I do have her special and her ultimate T4 because she can maximize in terms of cleansing the conditions on our team. In addition, her psionic shields I'm a huge fan of because she can apply offense down for 2 turns, in addition to providing a team 40% barrier. So really, really good for sustainability and keeping our enemies in check, as you'll see in the battles. Every now and then, I do like to bring Shuri on board here. I do have her at 52k with the 4 red. As you can see here, consistent with Invisible Woman, level 2 healer. And just to increase her health percentage, I don't have any of the T4s here just because I haven't really built up the Wakandans. And Shuri, I do like her because of her speed. She's one of the fastest characters in the game, so I usually bring her on board if I'm up against a really high damage arena team that I'm going to face. And if I need to activate that defense up right away, that's when I bring on Shuri. For sustainability reviving, this is going to be rare. I do like to bring on Minerva as an extra cushion sometimes. Having her at 51k with the 4 red as well, consistent with the other support, the healer ISO 8 on her as well. I don't really recommend in T4ing any of her abilities actually, just because she doesn't actually get a lot of value for it. And overall, like I said, she's just really good for providing sustain for the team. She's one of the few characters in the game that actually has a revive, so that's why I bring her on board. If I feel uncomfortable a matchup, then I'm going to bring her just as that extra cushion just to help out. I am currently building up my enemy mod right now just because I have him at the 6 red. Obviously, in the next legendary event running, I'm going to try to go for that. Consistent with the healers, I do have him at the level 2 healer here just to increase his overall percentage. And I am going to plan to actually T4 his passive as well as his ultimate. So just haven't done so yet because I'm trying to maximize in terms of my gold spending here. But I don't want to go over the milestones just yet. But that's Ebony Mod there, you guys. I think I also use Scientist Supreme every now and then as well. Similar to Minerva, she operates a little bit like Invisible Woman as well as Minerva, just because she does have a revive, but it's just not really intentional. Like her revive is only gonna be based on chance. She has a special that can flip conditions, which almost operates like a cleanse, which I do like, to flipping those conditions, negative debuffs and deposits. And I like to bring her on board sometimes because of her ultimate. She can apply a lot of 2 to 3 negatives on the opposing team, and that impacts them for 2 turns. So I bring her on board in special circumstances if maybe I need a double reviver, or maybe I'm up against a team that we need to ensure that we have a lot of negatives on them to give us that edge. So that's really my team right there. What you're gonna see is Mr. Sinister I do use every now and then as well. Having him at the 49k here. 4 red. I T4'd his clone just to ensure that, his clone is the strongest version of himself. It also gains defense up for 2 turns, so that's good to know. But otherwise, yeah, that's really the key guys I use. The other one that's not really high up in level that I'm trying to level up right now is Loki. I'd like to bring Loki on board because, again, he has good speed for having a first turn advantage. And having him at 44k with the 4 red, the key here is going to be his mind control special ability. He's able to apply this right away from the get-go if he gets his turn, and he can apply defense down, and usually it can wipe out the target. It can apply strong defense down, working hand in hand with Hela to spread that negative. And that's what I mean. You can wipe out a character in probably about the first 3 moves. So that's why you bring Loki on board sometimes, just to ensure that we increase our advantage in the field, right? So that's really the key guys I use for my team here that's able to sustain me in that roster, you guys. So let's dive right in here, guys. Taking a look here, whenever I start here, I do like to slowly take my time, take a look at, who is the lowest team power that's closest to mine. As you can see, my power is around 296. So I do want to take a look here and see, if there's a lower power team I can beat. In addition, I do try to avoid, obviously, the metas too, right? So as you can see, I'm not going to face any of the symbiotes just due to their nature. They're very powerful. I saw that there's a power armor team here, so you bet I'm definitely going to go ahead and go for them, just because against my team here, I'm going to utilize Shuri, Minerva as part of the sustain team, bring in Loki on board here with Hela. You know what? Actually, I'm going to bring Scientist Supreme here instead of Minerva, just because that way we can apply more negative conditions. In addition, Scientist Supreme is great for just being able to flip those negative debuffs on us and turning into a positive position too. I feel like she's going to be better than Minerva in this situation just because of how high damaging these guys are. And we want to make sure these negatives stick on the power armor team. So this is what I mean. Shuri from the get-go, I'm going to activate her defense up. Really good against a high power team, especially the power armor team. When I put that negative on War Machine, I spread those negatives thanks to Hela, and that already wiped them out. So that's already 1 out of 5 down. Another thing I like targeting power armors, because when you take down War Machine and Iron Man, it becomes a pretty one-sided battle. So with War Machine down, I am going to go ahead now and target Iron Man due to my guys. If they put negatives on us, we do have Scientist Supreme to be able to flip those. Black Bolt is his damage is extremely lethal to the power armor team, especially if he can land his ultimate. Really, when you guys are going through the arena, really try to target an advantage team that you can take advantage of, right? For me, I do like to aim for any Asgardians team. Additionally, power armor, I do try to stay away from any kind of the Emma Frost team, as well as the symbiotes right now, just because they seem to work really good against my team, especially having Loki and Hela on my team. As you can see there, me activating Black Bolt did a significant amount of damage to Iron Man, and at this point, it's pretty much good game right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward this clip here, just because of the fact that both War Machine and Iron Man down, that's pretty much secures our win right there. So moving on to our next round, you guys, as you can see here, my rank is 296, as it was just from a previous battle. But I'm going to go ahead and, again, look for the team that has the lowest power, in addition to a team that is also somewhat close to the 250 area. So that way, if I'm able to win, it'll push me up so that I'm closer, we're one step closer to being able to get those awards, right? So I do see this team here being 264 here with the mix of Ultron. So I'm going to go ahead and attack that one. Honestly, I try to keep an eye out for any kind of Minervas on the opposing enemies too, because with Black Bolt on my team, it really doesn't matter if they have a Minerva. If Black Bolt or my team's able to finish them off, they won't be able to revive regardless. So whenever I see an opposing team having Minerva, it's actually something I also look out for as well, because it's more advantageous for me to face up against a Minerva, especially if they can't revive with my Black Bolt. So once again, similar to my last round here, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and use Loki here. I'm actually a huge I hate how much Ultron can bring to the battle because of his additional robots and clones. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually target Ultron here. And again, following in conjunction with that, I'm going to use Minerva to apply her bleeds. Additionally gives us regen. I'm going to apply offense down with Invisible Woman. And I'm just going to target everything at Ultron. So even before they can even make a turn, you guys, you can see that I already take down Ultron and he can't revive anymore thanks to Black Bolt finishing him off. So from that point on, really, I always try to see if I can take down any high damage targets or anybody that's low on the health bar. And in this case, it's going to be Shuri. So another target down, and at this point, I'm just gonna fast forward this because two of their characters down, it's pretty much a guaranteed win for us. And there you guys have it, another victory right there. And yeah, I guess I can show you guys one more, just another battle. Just to give you some perspective here. So here we go. Here's another one where my rank is 194 now. And essentially, once again, same strategy. I'm looking through these teams, seeing which one has the closest one to my team power in addition to the highest gain here. So I'm at 194 ranking now in this battle. And I'm trying to see if I can go ahead and see if I can target a lower power team, which I did find one right there. So once again, take a look at my roster here, see if these guys are good enough. I always try to tinker to see if there's anybody I got to be mindful of, right? You know, especially, for instance, do they have more speed? Do I need to bring Shuri on board? Once again, I'm going to utilize Scientist Supreme here because I do like the fact that she can cleanse. In addition, she definitely has more negatives that we can utilize meshing with Hela. So I have been liking that combination quite a bit for my offense here. But I'll show you guys once again, my initial move is always going to be the same here. I'm going to take a look at who their highest damage target is, and if anybody's lower in their health bar or squishier, I'm going to go for them first. So I don't like Ghost Rider as a hero. I don't like Hela, so I do try to take them out usually first. So once again, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use Loki here to apply the defense down, get the mind control to apply that damage. Working hand in hand with Hela here. I'm going to go ahead. I do like the fact that there's disruption already, so I'm going to go ahead and use Hela to this. Oh, that was a weird screen glitch right there. They did not show the animation. But now that applies the disruption to their enemies. Once again, bringing a Scientist Supreme on board, I love the fact that she can flip those negatives into positives. So that worked out for us. Unfortunately, they already cleansed their negatives as well. So that's okay. We got Black Bolt here dealing the brunt of our damage. So right away, we take out Ghost Rider. So already this battle is looking to our advantage already, just due to the fact that one down, 4 more to go. So at this point, I do like taking down Hela lots down just because of the fact that she does a lot of damage here. But I cannot deny the fact that their Minerva is going to be an issue for us, especially with her being one of the stronger guys on their team. So I'm going to go ahead. This is what I mean. I'm going to activate the negatives thanks to Scientist Supreme. It does impact us as well, but not an issue. But because of what I did there, I was able to take out Minerva right there. And I'm going to go ahead, and you know what? And Scientist Supreme is weaker on their side. I'm going to go ahead and finish her off. And I'm sure you've noticed by now, but as you can see, the moment you take down 2 out of the 5 characters, it's pretty much good game. So I just fast forward here. And there you guys have it. That is another victory there with my team. So hope you guys are able to enjoy this. Thank you for watching. This is the team I use right now in terms of my rosters and my progression. As always, I do appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.